swish and swipe. I'm swishing, I'm swiping, but you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today. I really dig it, I get it, it only takes a minute to keep my house looking this way. And you should see me move when I'm getting in the groove with a can-do attitude, or I fly so high when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today. That's right. I've made it a habit, there's nothing hard about it, just 15 minutes a day. I'm cleaning and flinging, I do my quick routines, and I'll soon be able to play. You should see me smile when I'm sprucing up this title. It only takes a little while and I'm done. It's fun when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today. Here we go now. Swish and swipe. Round and round I scrub just to once around this tub, and things are looking up and I fly so high when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today. And that's right, I'm blessing my house today.
Good morning, everybody. I thought we needed a different song today just to keep us pepped up. So, folks, it's Friday morning. It's the beginning of a weekend. My husband cleaned out our fireplace this morning, and I said, honey, your sweet darling is cold. And then I said, that's woman speak for please build me a fire. So he built me a little tiny fire. It's a chill chaser of a fire. We had mid-50s this morning. I think Leanne was in the low 50s at her house. And it is cold. So we're already talking. Get out the boots already, you know? It's just time. It's time to start thinking about your winter wardrobe and what you're gonna, we all need a uniform. And mine starts with my shoes. And last year I found a pair of boots on eBay that I dearly loved. And they were just great boots. And I wore the heck out of them all winter long. And they're still good because you can't destroy a pair of FRYE boots. And they were just ankle boots, but I could wear them every day and they kept my feet warm. And I was a happy camper. And when my feet are warm, I'm taking care of me. So thinking about your winter wardrobe, I need to come down a size in jeans. So I'm probably going to acquire a couple of pairs of jeans that I can wear that fit me well. And I'm pretty much doing away with my buffet breeches, as a friend of mine used to call them. I'm getting rid of the elastic breeches. I'm going to wear things with zippers in them because it's better for me to feel a little tug if things are little tight, little tight. So that warns me. Leanne and I've been testing my blood sugar, and my blood sugar's not dropping the way I want it to. So we've been we're experimenting with some different times of day to test the blood sugar and different things, and we're doing a deep dive. And deep dives are good. Deep dives are really good when you want to figure out. It's a puzzle to me. It's a real puzzle to me. And I like puzzles. I really do like puzzles. If you could give me a wad of fishing line all tangled up, and I would be the happiest camper in the whole wide world to untangle this wad. I'm not really good at doing it on a larger scale, like with water hoses that are all tangled up, but I do like to do Christmas lights that are all tangled up. So doing a deep dive is a great way to sort of figure out, and you have to do trial and error, because a lot of times what works for one person might not work for another person. So we're doing some trial and error, and it's not so much that we make a mistake. We're just learning different things. But let's look at this from a different side. When I was 12 years old, I realized how much I absolutely loved looking at the stars. I grew up in an area where it was flat land. We could see from horizon to horizon without any obstructions. And it was a beautiful sky, But what I learned, because of our anatomy, if we look straight at something we want to see, it disappears. And that's because we're looking straight into our retina, where the optic nerve comes in. If you want to really see something, you need to look off just a little bit, just a tiny bit, to look off. And sometimes we need to step back from things. You know what I mean? We need to step away, because we get so used to our surroundings, and we need to put on a different hat when we walk in our door. So we're gonna play a little game this morning. I want you to get a piece of paper and your notebook, or just an open notebook, and I want you to put on a different hat. And Pam and Peggy taught me this long time ago. We're going to look at our house as if we were a real estate agent and going to put this house on the market. And this is going to be an overall list of the things that kind of need to be done in our house. So we're going to go to our front door, and we're going to walk up our front steps. I have 3 steps that come into my front door. Just pretend like you're going to walk in the house, and go stand outside your front door and look at what needs to be done. So think about it. You walk up to your front door. You've got dead plants on your front porch. You've got a spider building this huge web in the corner. It's been killing lots of things, so there's drippings everywhere. So think about the things that need to be cleaned up on your front porch, and write them down. Just write them down. Don't get all bent out of shape trying to do everything, but just the big stuff. So think about that a little bit. Walk into the entrance of your home. What do you see? You see a pile of shoes over here, and coats are still hanging on the pegs from last year. Your coat closet is so full, there's no room. Well, now's the time to clean out that coat closet and give those coats you haven't worn to people who need them this winter. And so let's walk on further into our house. For me, I turn to the right, and that's my kitchen. And my kitchen, I love my kitchen. My kitchen makes me happy every time I'm in my kitchen. It just makes me so happy. But sometimes things accumulate on the counters, and I need to do a deep purge of things on my kitchen counters. At least wipe things down and get things looking good. So just sort of walk through. Uh, Somebody's asking about getting spider drippings off of concrete. Rub scrubber, do it. Does a great job. Purple rags will do it too, but a rubber scrub will get in concrete blocks will get into the crevices. So think about things to spruce things up. I saw a picture yesterday of Leanne's daughter, Caroline, bought her first pumpkin. She bought her first pumpkin yesterday. So she is a decorating frenzied person. She loves to decorate and do things. I'm not big on that. I'll put a pumpkin out, but nobody ever comes up to my house except Leanne and Mark. That's it. That's the only people that come to our house. So going through your house with this list and start making this list, and it doesn't matter if you ever look at this list again. It really doesn't, because you got it up here. You've written it down, so that's incorporated it here a little more. And just walk through your living room, see what needs to be done. Check it out. See what needs to be taken care of. And when you do this, and when you go through these actions of taking care of the things that make your house look messy. Do you have a hot spot on your credenza? My credenza is empty. Now there's 2 or 3 things on my coffee table I need to put away where they belong. But the main thing is we're getting it done. We're getting the list made, and we can play a game with the dice. You can set your timer for every 15 minutes and get up and do one thing. Sometimes it's just a little elbow grease is all you need to get your house in order. So don't wait on me to tell you what to do. You've got your list. And these little things are going to change the way your house feels. Because when you take care of the hot spots and the things that look a little bit on the messy side, you're making a huge difference in how people feel when they walk in your home. Have you ever been in a home that was just covered in clutter, and they had eclectic collections? I'll never forget Courtney's grandmother, Boppy. She liked to collect Coca-Cola things, but when I went in her house, it was Coca-Cola stuff everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And I got a little antsy because it was just too much stuff. I walked in my sister's house this past weekend. I hadn't seen her home, and I said to her, "This is so beautiful. It's so calming." And she didn't have a lot of things because she still got another house to sell, and her house was still staged, her other home, but it was calming and comfortable, and it was lovely, just absolutely lovely. So when you have a home that hugs you when you walk in the door, that's what you're looking for. This one little place that's your sanctuary, that when you walk in the door, you're at ease. You're surrounded by the things that you love. We got a fire going right now. I'm sitting here talking to you in a cold room when I got a fire in the front room. But you're important to me. So I know Patty had she and her husband bought a house closer to his work because she lived way out. So it's just, you need a home that reflects you, not your clutter. You need a home that you love. That even if it's we had a person one time, they had 5 kids. They were in a little 800 square foot house piled to the ceilings with clutter. And you know what happened? When she got rid of her, she kept complaining that they needed to buy a new house. They needed to move. And what happened was when she got rid of the clutter in her home, Her home was big enough. Her home was big enough for her family. Even though she had 5 kids, 7 people in 800 square feet. I don't know how they did it, but when you get rid of the clutter and you have just what you need, whew, it changes your life. It changes everything. Everything. So get rid of the clutter that's standing in your way. Make your little list of things you would, and I'm not talking about changing paint, and I'm just talking about the little things that you can do to make your house look beautiful. And Patty showed me a video this morning. She'd have to post the link. But it's a designer, and I saw a lot of things in some of the video that she was showing that I looked at this morning that were absolutely calming. Calming. And when you have a home that keeps you calm, that doesn't make you antsy while you're sitting in it, it's going to change everything. And a lot of times, change is difficult. And this lady had a big change dumped on her at a time that she really loved. But she didn't let that change define her. She didn't take to her bed, as we say in the South. She didn't just pull the covers over her head and not want to greet the day. She had a choice to make. She had a switch to flip. She either could be pitiful or powerful. And she chose to be powerful. She chose to be powerful. So, folks, we have those choices too. We can choose to live in our clutter, or we can get up off our butts and get rid of some stuff. One bag at a time. One day at a time. We can choose to pick up something and say, I don't love you anymore. You need to go away. You don't make me happy. I'm going to make me happy by getting rid of you. Change at best is difficult, but when we can embrace the change and accept it. I've been eating low carb and taking care of me all summer. My sister noticed that I have more stamina as we were walking up the hill to go to the parole hearing on Monday. She noticed, you're not huffing and puffing. I said, no. I've been going up and down the steps. I do my flights. I'm taking care of me. I'm eating well. I'm eating no carbs to amount to anything except green leafy vegetables this summer. And I can feel the change in my body. I can see the change on the camera right there. And it's a good change. I don't have to feel bad about it. I don't have to be pitiful because I'm not getting to eat ice cream. I choose not to eat ice cream. I choose not to eat chocolate. I make a choice in taking care of me. I choose to take care of me. Well, your home is that, you come to me to get your house in order, but you don't realize that the way you feel inside is one of the reasons your house got in the shape that it's in. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Sometimes it's the house that gets you in the depressed mode where you want to just hide your head under the covers. But what you do is you get in the car and you go shopping. Don't do that. Don't do that anymore. Don't get in the car and go shopping to hide your feelings about your home. Let's deal with one zone at a time. This week we've been in our main bathroom of our homes. Detail cleaning our main bathroom, getting it company ready, and we're going to keep it that way because We've established a habit of swishing and swiping every morning. I started the show with that. Started the show with it. Swish and swipe. You keep one of these in every bathroom in your home, which reminds me I need to get Leanne a couple more sets for her bathrooms. We can choose. We can flip the switch, whether we're going to have a messy bathroom or a clean bathroom. 30 seconds every day, keeping your bathroom clean. Who can't do that? You can do that. And if you've got several bathrooms, every time you need to, if you're drinking your water, you got to go pee a lot during the day. Go to a different bathroom. You got the tools in there, swish and swipe, while you're in there. Take care of your space. Take care of what, you don't want to walk into a bathroom and it smell bad. I told my sister I had an upstairs bedroom at her house, and she goes up there once a week and does swish and swipe in this bathroom. Well, you've got to make sure you run water in the sink, and you've got to make sure you have water in the shower going down the drain, and you have to flush the toilet, because if you let things dry out in those P-traps in the plumbing system, you will get odors coming into your house, and you won't know where the smell's coming from. So if you have a bathroom you don't use often, go to that bathroom every day and run a little water, just a touch of water. Put a cup full of water down the shower and do that, because you're taking care of your home. You're taking care of, I've had bone broth cooking for 2 days now, and I'm sick of smelling it. I'm really sick of smelling it. So today I'm going to drain it all up and reduce it down and put it in ice cube trays for my tea sometimes that I like to have. And it smelled good for the first day, and now I had the fan going all night long, so the house didn't smell like that when I got up. But now it's cooling, and I'm going to drain it all up, and I'm taking care of me. I've made something wonderful. It's made my house smell good, even though I'm tired of it. But it's going to be beautiful when I get it all done. Absolutely beautiful. And it's going to bless me this winter. This wonderful. And I told Robert to keep the backbones coming, because I was going to make much more of this stuff. And it's great. It's great. I'm taking care of me. I'm taking care of me. Good job on the yoga stretches. A lot of times we don't even realize we need stretching. That's a good thing. Leanne does a 4-minute workout. I've been doing 1-minute workouts. But I can do it sitting in the chair. I can do it standing up. I can do everything but the lunges sitting in the chair. We have to take care of. Patty will post that link to the decorator I spoke about. Her name is Becky Robson. And she has a design from, I don't even know where she is, California, I guess. But she has 1 million followers on YouTube. Imagine that. We got 650,000 on Facebook, and we've got about 1 million followers. But I never thought about promoting YouTube at all. But now I'm doing daily videos, and these daily videos are from my heart to yours, my heart to yours, and I hope that I can touch you in some way that will change your attitude toward keeping your home looking nice. And once you get your home in order, then you can think about doing those nice little touches that you can do to make it more personal. I had somebody come in my house one time, and they said, "Your house looks just like you and Robert." And I'm glad. We live in a tree house practically, windows everywhere. It makes me happy because the outside comes in in our home. We've usually got the door open. It's a beautiful way to live. So please share our videos. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I never dreamed I'd be promoting a YouTube channel, but our videos I upload them to YouTube every single day, and you keep us going. We've been doing this almost 20 years, and it is a powerful way to touch other folks. And I was talking to Leanne about it this morning. We were texting back and forth, and if you haven't updated your iPhone, you need to do that because some of your apps won't work. Main thing here is we're seeing changes in people like we have never witnessed before. And we've always had this one-on-one, but doing a live video with you, and I am thankful right now for Scott Adams, because if it hadn't been for me seeing him and looking forward to his daily videos, I wouldn't be here doing this every day. I wouldn't. And my sister says, I don't know how you do 2 videos a day. I don't know either, except for the grace of God. It's not hard for me to do the videos. It's time consuming, and it keeps me grounded. It keeps me grounded. So, and we get to see the feedback. I'm watching your comments here and knowing that we're changing lives because we play games. We get up and we do something. So it's Friday. What do we do on Fridays, everybody? What do we do on Fridays? Get out your pocketbook, and we're going to clean out our purses. So we can do that. Let's get out our purses and let's get them clean. I've already cleaned mine out this week. Yep, I cleaned it out, and I was traveling, and I got everything sort of reorganized in my purse. I still have my little wallet that I carry with me, but the main thing is my purse is clean. I know where everything is. So I'm going to drink the rest of my coffee while y'all clean out your purse. And I'm going to... Oh, that's good. Even if it is cold, it's good. Because my husband makes me the best coffee in the whole wide world. Anyway, clean out your purse. It's clean out your car day too. And get it filled up with gas, even if it's just half a tank. You know you've got to get your tank full because you never know when you might be asked to evacuate. People in Houston are evacuating. I got a sister in Houston right now, and she's supposed to come home on Monday. And I said, Susan, be sure and check the roads before you get out because this rain is horrible. This is the 4th time in 6 years that Houston has been hit with a tropical storm and dumped inches and inches of rain on them. I mean, last time I checked, it was like 40 inches of rain. So areas aren't made for that much rain at one time. I live on a mountain. My bridge can go out at the base of our hill. But other than that, we got a back way out. We might have to take the 4-wheel drive to do it. But we got a secondary way out from our home, which would bypass all the bridges. Yay, Jody! Clean purse. And we can find some weird stuff in those purses, can't we? And if you found black band for an all, that's sad. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Get your purses cleaned out. Get your car cleaned out. Let's get rid of some clutter. Let's make our list of things to get done in our house to make it be ready for a real estate agent. But you're the one that's going to reap the benefits. You're the one that's going to reap the benefits of a wonderful home. So I love you all. And I will see you at 3 o'clock. But I'll be on Leanne's show at 1 o'clock. So let's get some stuff done. Let's have some fun. And most of all, let's learn how to finally love yourself. Flying is what it's all about. You come here to get your house in order, but there's a lot more benefits than just getting your home clean and working. We learn how to take care of ourselves, because if you don't take care of you, who will? Who will? So, flying is all about loving yourself and being kind to yourself. Oh, we can say we love ourselves, but if you're not taking the actions to that prove that you are, then you're just talking the talk and not walking the walk. I love you all. Talk to you later. See you at 1.